Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Florence K here again. If you're here for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, join the family, don't like what you see. And if you're coming back here again and you've not still subscribed, I beg, subscribe. But if you're a subscriber and you're here again, thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about toxic relationships. I mean, you've seen the title already and that's why you clicked. We're going to be talking about toxic. We're going to be talking about toxic relationship. I don't feel like English wants me to speak it today, but we're going to be talking about toxic relationships. That was smooth. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Today, we're not going to be talking about toxic relationships, like the regular toxic relationships, where two matured minds go and get into a relationship that is toxic. We're going to be talking about toxic relationship in terms of... I'm going to be talking from the female's perspective because obviously I'm a girl, I'm a female. I only know my part, my perspective. Someday, somehow, maybe we'll get to hear from the guy's perspective, or we'll get sometimes maybe we'll get to hear from like other guys that have been in like toxic relationships as a teenager. But basically, I saw this tweet on Instagram. Yeah, I saw this tweet on Instagram. If I find it again, I'm going to put it right here. But after seeing that tweet, I just the tweet was about like a teenager talking to teenagers, female teenagers, saying that just so you know, if you're dating that 30, 28, 25-year-old guy and you think you are in an actual relationship, just know that you are in a very toxic relationship. He is a predator, just so you know. I don't know this tweet word for word because I can't remember exactly every word that he said, but if I find it, I'm going to put it here like I said. First things first, self-esteem. I feel like self-esteem has a huge role to play when it comes to being in a relationship like that. First of all, like, this girl is probably extremely naive. It's not probably, she is naive, because like a 15-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl, at that age, we all thought we knew what we wanted. We knew our life was going to be. We knew what we were doing with our time, our life. We just felt like we were super smart. But at that age, we are so naive, and self-esteem has a huge role to play in terms of like, if you're not self-aware, if you don't know who you are, if you are not confident in who you are, if your parents didn't like, I'm not blaming on the parents, just so you know, but if your parents didn't like help you like build up that self-confidence and self-esteem that is like really like, oh, gutsy, you know, you see some young girls these days, like teenagers, and they're like really gutsy, and it's just like, God, I wish I had this kind of mind when I was their age. But it's the fact that a lot of girls still at this age, teenagers, still do not have that kind of self-esteem. Their self-esteem is super low, and then guys like this tend to prey on relationships. Then guys like this, they tend to prey on girls that are extremely naive, because I really don't see the point of a 25-year-old guy or 28-year-old guy dating a 15-year-old girl. And I'm just saying this, if you're 15, you're 16, if you are a teenager and you think that, oh, because I'm dating this really, really older guy, I feel like I'm not on your level, I have arrived because an older guy is trying to date you or is dating you, sis, nah. Nah. I saw another tweet. I think I was just saying I saw tweets. I saw another tweet, and this tweet actually like made a lot of sense to me. It says, we deserve a love where we do it right the first time. To be very honest, if you're dating at this age and if you're dating someone that's way older than you, I feel like the person is trying to be a predator in your life. He's definitely going to try and manipulate you. There's nothing anybody can tell me. Please, if you have a different opinion, please comment in the comment section, and please, I want to know what you think. What are your views concerning this type of relationships? Basically, I feel like he is definitely going to be manipulating you. He is definitely a predator, because why are you trying to date a girl that is 15 years old? And please, if you're a guy you feel like you're attracted to a girl that's 15 years old, please allow her to grow up, allow her to mature. Please allow this plant to grow up and mature. Do not try, like, man, think about it. This guy pretty much knows that what he's doing is not right. He knows that this relationship does not make sense to him or to any other person. It's going to be like this kind of thing whereby it's going to be like, I'm trying to isolate you from your friends. I don't want you to be, how do I explain this? Like, I definitely don't want to explain it, but like, first of all, you can't identify with that guy as mom, sister, older brother, this is my boyfriend. But so at that point, you are emotionally being isolated in terms of like, you can't really share about it, like share your relationship conversations with your siblings. You can't share your relationship conversations with some of your friends, because those friends will pretty much be telling you the truth, like, girl, what are you doing? Like, it's way older than you, but you before me strong head, coconut head, you want to dive in. So that kind of scenario actually makes you feel isolated. And once you're isolated, this person that's way older than you, you're looking up to him as, oh, high and mighty, alpha and omega of your life, because he's older than you. You feel he knows more. You feel like, oh yeah, he could teach you more. And definitely, trust me, these guys, they actually like the fact that they have this very naive baby girl that they can actually mold into what they want her to be. So isolation is like the best thing they can do right now. They want to isolate you so they know that they're the only ones. They have your ears completely to their mouths. They can say anything that you do. They'll tell you jump, you ask them how high. You're not really thinking because your brain is not working. Like I said, you're still naive regardless of what you say. And I've noticed that most times guys of this age that are dating younger girls are actually like very, very insecure. Like, they're insecure when it comes to like always thinking that I don't know how to say it. They always feel like they're insecure about the relationship, especially when they claim to like really like the girl. Maybe they really like the girl, but they're always like insecure. They're always like scared and very, very like particular on the people like you keep around you. They don't want any random guy talking to you, because it's like, this one wants to take my, will I say prey or whatever. They just don't like you hanging out with guys. You don't want you to be friends with any guy. So even if this guy is your age mate now, they don't want you to be friends with them. So they always think that somehow, some way you are cheating. And I don't know if you people believe this whole talk that there's someone that is to cheat, that is to think that his partner or our partner is cheating. I don't believe it, but yeah, I just feel like most times they might be cheating too. Obviously, they have an older girlfriend, they are just their subordinate. So once they start seeing you rolling with like some friends that they don't like, they just start telling you like they're your father and demanding, why are you friends with this person? I don't want to be talking to this person. Then if you're not gonna have male friends, that's a whole different battle. I heard this story from a friend, right? And she was dating like this older guy, and then she had a friend that she had never met. They were friends for like a long time, but they've never met. They were always like, they were both in like boarding school. So when they come back from boarding school, they're on break, they get access to phones, and then they can call each other. I'm like, hey, what's up, friends? Just friends. But our boyfriend, which is definitely older than her, was the one that was like, it was so uneasy with this whole, you and your friend are talking, who is this your friend? Because he doesn't want, Isha did not like the fact that she was talking to anybody. Even me being her friend, it's just like there's this old wall. Like he didn't like the energy, and me, I didn't like the energy I was getting from him. it was just off. But basically, he took our phone. No, he took someone else's phone and called. No. Is that what he did? No, he used his phone and called the so-called guy that the friend of my friend. So he took the phone and he called the guy, and he was like, hey, so I'm this girl's I am, let me call her, I don't see that name, let me call her Gabriella. Yeah. So I want to I don't even know how to give this to die. Okay, so he called the guy like, oh, so I'm Gabriella's older cousin, because definitely she didn't have like a older brother. So he said, I'm Gabriella's older cousin, and I just wanted to confirm if I just wanted to understand your relationship with her, because people are always talking. I mean, if you want to date her, I mean, all support, but I just want to make sure that anybody that is in her life is not like anybody that is in our life is worth it. You understand? Like, you know, you're acting like a big brother that wants to protect his younger sister. Baba was calling the guy to just make sure that this girl that I am I don't know how to do, I don't know the words to use, I don't want to be inappropriate, but just didn't want that any other person to be talking to this girl, because maybe by mistake they'll start talking sense into her. She was losing friends, as in even me. Like, it's the grace of God that we are still friends. It's by the grace of God that we are still friends, because there was just this wall. It was very uncomfortable feeling, very, very like, nah fam, I'm not good, I don't subscribe to this and all that. So when this whole thing went down, the guy called and was like, oh yeah, so yeah, what's up? They were chatting. I said, you know what, I even spoke to your older cousin today. I was like, older cousin, when you are giving me this gist, let me know that I was laughing because of it's all those things that you see in the movies and now you're hearing it in real life. But it was like, oh, your older cousin called me and he was like, oh, he's just checking, you were just trying to make sure that we're not dating. So the guy was not asking her that, but hope he knows that you have a boyfriend. She was like, oh, I don't really know who you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure like if he's my cousin, you should know, right? She was not just comfortable with it. So that day she just told him that he should send the number that called her, so she will know which of her cousin called. So he now sends the number that called, and she realized that the number that called the boy was her boyfriend. This guy is just legit trying to like keep her isolated. At that point, I was like, babe, let's help your eye. But this whole thing, you know, like me, I was like, this one that is acting like this, that this guy is creepy. Like, why would he call somebody like that? At that point, this girl wasn't seeing what I was saying. Do you know what she was hearing? She was hearing that, like, wow, that he's jealous of the way, like, you and this guy talk. And is not comfortable. Like, she had this old mindset that jealousy equals to love. Do you understand? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but she had this mindset that jealousy is equal to love. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the one that has brainwashed her and told her that every time, maybe because she has complained that, oh, you don't like me going out with my friends, you don't like me doing this and that, and it's pretty much told her that you think I will care about this if I don't love you. You know, those kind of nonsense lines that guys used to say, like, I will not do this if I don't love you. Basically, she was not hearing me from where I was coming from in terms of like, this guy's acting creepy. She was hearing, oh, like he's jealous, he's uncomfortable, he just wanted to make sure that he really loves you. Apparently my video cut and I was saying a lot of things, but basically she got to a point whereby she thought that jealousy was equal to love. And definitely, I feel like I don't feel like this was a long time ago, and I don't think that maybe every girl that's in a relationship with an older guy thinks this way or acts this way. But there's one thing that I like to just say. Like I said earlier in this video, we all deserve a love. We all deserve a love that gets it right the first time. I just feel like there's no use getting into a relationship or get thinking that you're in love if you're not doing it right. Like, you don't need to meet a lot of frogs, kiss a lot of frogs to finally meet your prince. I don't know, that's one thing they say a lot. Yeah, you don't have to kiss a lot of frogs to actually meet your prince. I remember, like, I want to just share 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4 says, love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous. Not what jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable. It keeps no records of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. Guy. Anyways, that is what it says. And if any form of love that is different from what this is not love. So love is patient was the first thing there. So if you feel like you're in love with a 15-year-old girl, please, you can be patient enough to wait for her to be of age. If you feel like you are in love with an older guy, you can be patient enough to wait until you are matured enough. That's what when I talk about matured enough, I'm talking about 19 upwards. I don't feel any relationship based on such grounds is untoxic. If that, for lack of a better word, I just feel like that's a very, very toxic space to be. Like, this is low-key a rant. Low-key, like, I'm just like, nah, I'm done seeing this. I'm done seeing, like, this whole thing go on. And I feel like it's not something we really talk about. People just shy away from topics like this. But dating an older guy doesn't mean you've arrived. You older guy dating a younger girl, you're a predator and you're manipulating that girl. Until you're matured enough, please do not get into relationships. It ain't worth it, ain't worth it, ain't worth it. If you have any other views or points about, you know, younger girls dating, like teenagers basically dating people that are older than them. I'm talking about 20 years old. If you're 15, dating from any guy 10 years older than you, 5 years older than you, they have more experience and everything. But if you have a different view on relationships like this, or if you feel the same way I feel, please comment in the comment section. I would just like to see what you guys have to say about such things. And please, let's have sense and not be putting ourselves in toxic situations. In this day and time, your mental health is important, and jealousy is not equals to love. Please like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe. I really need you to subscribe. I'm at 200 subscribers and I'm planning to get to 1,000 pretty soon. So it's a click away. Just click on it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.
David, if I'm getting here. So do you want to eat the chicken and do the video?
I'll talk on it. God, I probably spoiled my makeup already. Hi God. La vida local life fits me. You get a child chicken, person can clean your mouth. Mad.
You're from the ghetto. That's what I can say.
Bye. I'll just film. Okay. Are you recording?
Yeah.